ẹ ti wo ètò yìí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tó ètò tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà nìyẹn ó yá ẹ yarapọ̀ kẹ́ ẹ wá jọ ìwà lórí ètò lónìí fún nǹkan tá a tún gbé wá ẹ̀yin náà mọ̀ ká múròyìn ká wá ní kòpẹ́kòpẹ́ bí ìjẹta sáná lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tí Ìdúmẹ̀ tó sọ wípé ní Nàìjíríà yìí àwọn tí ń sọ lórí wa o ẹ̀fẹ́yẹ́lì Aṣíwájú Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu pé wípé wọ́n ti bà nǹkan jẹ́ wípé Nàìjíríà ò sì fararọ wípé oríṣiríṣi dẹ̀dẹ̀ ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ó ní Ali Ndume tó fi sọ̀rọ̀ o gbà tó sì sọ̀rọ̀ tán ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn náà yọ séǹjì rẹ̀ náà yọ fún ní tààràtààrà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni ọkùnrin ṣe wá jáde tán ò tó sọ wípé ó tó gẹ́ alùbàtà ìdarí ò wípé kò síkú tó pàgbà tá à ní bá polo orí ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ ìdí nìyẹn tóun sì wá jáde tán tóun sì fẹ́ sọ fún gbogbo kálukú wa wípé ọ̀rọ̀ tóun sọ o òun lòun sọ kì í dẹ̀ sí pé bóyá àbọ̀gbẹ̀nu òun sọ àbọ̀ fọ́ọ̀sì òun ṣùgbọ́n àwọn náà rí wípé nígbà tí àwọn ọmọ ilé ìgbìmọ̀ asòfin tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbé ọ̀rọ̀ tí Ìdúmẹ̀ sọ wò wọ́n ní òun jẹ lórí pẹpẹ òun tún ṣe pẹpẹ wípé ẹni tó bá ń jẹ lórí pẹpẹ mọ́ ń gbẹ́nu dákẹ́ ni pé ibi tó ti ń jẹ tí ìkà ti ń kánlẹ̀ kò yẹ kí Ali Ndume kó tó máa dá sí kó máa sọ orú ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí síta ìyẹn náà lásán wá ní ká gbé wá fẹ̀yìn ìyẹn wa pé torí ẹ ti gbọ́ àlọ́ yẹ kẹ́ ẹ gbọ́ àbọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí so ìdí nìyẹn náà ká tó ṣe wá ní pòkè a gbọ́dọ̀ gbé ètò yìí wá padà kẹ́yìn yẹn wa náà kẹ́ lè gbọ́ nílé torí àwọn tí ń jà fún wọn Nàìjíríà kẹ́lẹ́ mọ̀ pé kì í ṣe orílẹ̀-èdè tá a ti ń jà fún òótọ́ tàbá ń jà fún ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọ ènìyàn rárá ó ní Nàìjíríà o ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tí ò yé tẹ́sí rò pé wọ́n Nàìjíríà ó ní o àwọn tó ń jẹ́ ìdí pẹpẹ gan-an náà tó ń bú pẹpẹ yìí tó sọ wípé kò sí nǹkan gidi tó lè ti Násárẹ́tì Nàìjíríà jáde ẹ gbọ́ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tí Ali Ndume sọ ó sọ pẹrẹpẹrẹ ọ̀rọ̀ ó tú pẹrẹpẹrẹ ọ̀rọ̀ sílẹ̀ eléyìí tá a kọ́kọ́ mú wá ní ìjọ́ mélòó kan sẹ́yìn ẹ gbẹ́mi tó ti sọ̀rọ̀ tó ti sọ wípé òun ò ní físà orílẹ̀-èdè kankan ò bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni òun ò mọ orílẹ̀-èdè kankan tó lè lọ tí wàhálà bá bẹ́ẹ̀lẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn tí ó bá ní físà orílẹ̀-èdè 2 3 4 5 lọ́wọ́ àwọn náà lè yapa tá lè tètè sá lọ pé òun níyàwó òun dẹ̀ lọ́mọ tó pọ̀ pé kò sí orílẹ̀-èdè kankan tóun lè sá lọ ìdí nìyẹn tóun sì sọ pé kí Aṣíwájú Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu ká tún Nàìjíríà ṣe ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀rọ̀ tóun wá sọ yìí lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn sọ pé kò yẹ kó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ní ò yẹ kó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ rárá wọ́n nítorí wípé ibi pẹpẹ yìí náà lòun náà ti ń jẹ ó sì wá lè máa jẹ níbi pẹpẹ kó tó máa dáná sun pẹpẹ wípé rárá kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ já gbọ́ nǹkan tí Ali Ndume sọ torí pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yìí ló ń bí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nínú tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn fi sọ wípé rárá kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. For those of us that are not here Yoruba, what we are looking at today is what Ali Ndume said concerning the president of Nigeria because he has said it that this present regime can never do anything good, that nothing good will come out of this present regime. That is what Ali Ndume said, and that is what we are looking at today. He said so many things that this present regime, including the Senate, the Rep, and even the executive, that they don't have any good thing that they can offer Nigeria. If this one is coming from Senate, lánàá àgbẹ̀ kan náà wà lánàá tí ọmọ Yorùbá kan láti gómìnà tó náà sọ wípé tó náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fárígá pé dandan lá kò sí nǹkan rere tó lè ti Násárẹ́tì jáde àfi kí kálukú mọ̀ bá tiẹ̀ lọ ọmọ Haúsá mi náà ló tún sọ̀rọ̀ yìí Ali Ndume fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tá àti ìgbọ́ òun náà láṣẹ ní ká mú wá fẹ̀yìn yẹn wa ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ náà ká tó wá mọ yẹn lẹ́lẹ́.
Reaction to what has happened today, I reviewed several times.
ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ wa lé ẹ bá fi sí comment section pé ẹ ń gbọ́ wa o ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
I also shared the interview I granted to friends, elders, leaders in this country to review and get back to me to tell me whether I have said anything that is not true or that is wrong in that interview. And unanimously, the people I shared with and my conviction too tells me that I did not do anything wrong. And therefore, I want to state that I stand by all my statements in the interview I granted. Secondly, the party that recommended to the Senate that I should be removed from being the chief whip of the Senate, I take that as an act of God, because if it is God that gave me that position, it is God that took it through APC. So I bear no grudges about that. After all, I did not contest to be the chief whip. I did not contest to be the vice chairman of appropriation committee. I contested to be the one of the senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And Alhamdulillah, God granted me that victory. and I'm happy with what God has given to me. This morning I shared with you, I am an ardent follower, historical follower of a former famous American President Theodore Roosevelt. I want you to state or the quote that I said, but briefly, it says it is unpatriotic to stand by the president in whatever he does. It is patriotic to speak the truth to not only the president, but anybody for that matter. It is unpatriotic not to speak the truth to power or to anybody, and I still stand by that. In doing so, it is also known that in Hausa, let me put it in Hausa, that Allah yana tare da mai gaskiya, that God is always with the person that speaks the truth. So I know that I'm not wrong, the people are not wrong by speaking the truth and standing by the truth. And I pray that the president, who now I expect the message has gotten to him, to look at what I've said and take appropriate measures to eliminate the sufferings of the people. People are suffering. People are suffering. People are angry. People are not happy. I'm happy that yesterday the president agreed with NLC to increase the salary to 70,000 naira, which is a good move. But it takes more than that, because realistically, that is like a bag of rice, a money that will maybe buy a bag of rice or cover the cost of bag of rice. So I encourage, or I call on to the president to still open up and listen to the people. The president, I knew, had infiltrated access. If you go to Borderland, as I said, you will see, you will know from far whether he's here or there or not. If you go to Lagos House in Abuja, if he's in Abuja, on turning, you will know whether the president is there or not. I think he should think about that and get back to it. Then, on me leaving the party, I'm a founding member of APC. In fact, I can say I was in APC before the national chairman, because I'm a member of the NPDP that formed the APC, joined the coalition that formed the APC. And I did not do that just like that. It is in consultation with my people that I joined APC. We were the 22 senators that joined to form APC. We were called NPDP then. And if you check history and look at the list of the senators, my name is number 21 out of 22. That was because I initially did not want to join APC because of some people that are in the coalition. But I use this word, ordered by Buhari and current President Tinubu to sign to join the APC in Imo Government Lodge. And it was Rochas Okorocha who was hosting us that was sent to summon me to Imo Government Lodge, where Buhari came with the list and asked me to sign. Tinubu was sitting there, I was sitting there, only the three of us were called aside to sign. So I'm not a new member. I didn't join APC just like that. It was in consultation with my people that I joined APC. I take his advice and I will get across to my people. I am here in Maiduguri, as you know, because I'm bereaved, and I did not issue immediate statement because I didn't want to show or overreact on what has happened. Lastly, on me being removed from being chairman of appropriation committee, still the appropriation committee was given to me not because I was desperate about it. No, it was because I was begged to accept the position of chief whip, knowing fully that I led the campaign for emergence of Fabio as the Senate President, and I was begged to receive, to choose whichever committee I want to be the vice chairman. And I chose appropriation in order to stand for my people and make sure that there is justice in whatever they do. So it's not like I'm desperate. They have been removed. And I learned, because nobody wrote to me, that I've been given chairman of tourism. I want to state here that I beg to decline or to reject the offer for 2 reasons or 3. One, you must do something that you are not interested. I'm not a tourist. I don't have visa to any country as I'm speaking to you now.
Can you hear
because
that?
I don't travel a lot. I have never been to China. I've never been to India. I've never been to France. In fact, I've never been except America that I schooled and London that I used to go. But even that, I cannot remember going any of these countries for the last 10 years or more. So I'm not interested in accepting the committee on tourism for the 2 reasons I told you. I'm inexperienced in that. I'm not.
Can you hear
I
that?
don't know anything. I'm not knowledgeable about tourism. So I would, if any, prefer to remain as an ordinary member so that I can learn about tourism and something like that. Besides, I have committees already that I'm contented with. So I want them to note that I'm not interested. And finally, I want to call on the numerous supporters to remain calm, be law-abiding, and also pray for this government. Pray for Nigeria, and pray for the country. We are passing
they should pray for Nigeria.
most difficult time in the history of this country, especially when it touches on, lack of, because there is the World Food Program. I've said that there's going to be scarcity, there's going to be hunger, and already the indices have shown, even now, Nigeria is ranked as one of the countries that is top on food insecurity, with over 38 million that are facing food insecurity. And that is in addition to the insecurity of Boko Haram, banditry, kidnapping, and separatists in the southeast that we are facing. So Nigerians need to pray. Nigerians need to support the government in whatever way, so that if the president or the government succeeds, we will be better off. If it fails, the poor masses will be the first victim. I want to thank you for your time. So many people have called upon me to go to court, to take my case to court, because due process have not been followed in meting out punishment to me. As I said before, I depend on God. I believe in Allah. I've already, and He already has taken note of this.
Can you hear that?
To go to court. I leave this issue in the court of Almighty Allah. That is all I can say about people.
Can you hear that?
They should believe in God. It is God that does everything. Even if I go to court, it is God that will decide the outcome of the case. So I don't want to waste my time going to court. To court. I leave my case in the hands of Almighty Allah.
Can you hear what this man said? In fact, I was moved when I saw this video, honestly, because many Nigerians, especially those of us in the southwest, we believe most of all these Hausa people, they are extremely wicked. We believe that most. But can you hear what this man is saying? This man really shows he has the heart of gold, and he really understands the God he is serving. Honestly, you can see the way this man said it in the last video that we brought, that this country as it's going now, if care is not taken, very soon everything will be yam pepper. And after that video, they removed this man from appropriation. They put him in tourist. And the man said he does not know anything about tourism. If you put me in tourism, I'm not interested. Let me stay where I am. After all, he did not vote to become a chairman or member of any committee in the House. He only voted to become a member of the Senate so that he can speak for his people. But now, how many of these Yoruba senators can do this? That is where I'm going. How many of Yoruba senators, how many of Yoruba rep can do this? Because of money, they are ready to sell their tribe. Because of money, they are ready to sell their tribe. They are ready to sell their village. They are ready to sell their town. They are ready to sell their local government. Can you hear what this man is saying? Because majority of people say they are critical, they are heartless, they are greedy, they are animal, they are do this, as most of us used to say. But can you hear what this man said? They remove him. He said he is not. Some people say he should go to court and fight it out. And the man said, even the few money, the little money I have, it's better for me to be using it to eat than to take it to the court where I will be spending the money at the end of the day. He knows that nothing will come out of it because this is Nigeria. Like some popular saying that we should pray that Nigeria should never happen to you, because once Nigeria happen to you, you understand what we call Nigeria. A country that they don't want people to say the truth. The country, they don't want people to come out and say it the way it is. A country that does not want people to liberate, to come out of the oppression. I heard some Senate, they were discussing that the protest, Nigeria is not as big, Nigeria is bigger than Kenya. So the kind of protest that happened in Kenya should not happen in Nigeria, because if it happened in Nigeria, we will not be able to curtail it, we will not be able to do this, we will not be able to do that. Then, if you don't want protest, why can't you do the right thing that people are asking for? Is it too much? It's not too much now. So pọ̀ jù ni kò pọ̀ jù now. Ẹ fẹ́ protest, ẹ dẹ̀ ready láti ṣe nǹkan táwọn èèyàn bá fẹ́. Just try and do something and let the people enjoy. If you know you don't want protest, then do what people want. Is it too much? If you have money to go and buy jets, new private jets, you have money to renovate the house that they renovated about 2 or a year ago, and you don't want protest, you don't want people to say the truth. Everybody cannot keep quiet or keep silence. There is a proverb, that's a saying that says that the man die. I think it was by Wole Soyinka or something like that. Say the man die in the face of tyranny. When you die, when you keep quiet, you die in silence. Somebody come out now and say the president should do something about hunger. Hunger is killing people. Even the president people, God, they are shouting. They are shouting. No, not only this man that said Ilule, Ilule, Ilule. President people, they are also shouting that things are very tough. Ilule, things are very tough. Not only in Dume, not only Hausa people, even the Yorubas also, they are shouting that things are very tough. Ibi tí president wa ti wá náà nìyẹn. Even the Yorubas are shouting. The man said the truth and they nail him. They remove him from position because he says the truth. You can imagine the kind of people that are leading us in this country. You can imagine the kind of people that are our leaders in the House, the kind of people that are leaders in the Senate. The most painful aspect of it now is that we can't even see a single senator from this Yoruba. I'm talking from, especially from Osun and Oyo. They will just they are just rubber stamp senates. They will not come out. Look at somebody now. He said he's ready to fulfill his position because he must say the truth and defend the truth. How many of Yoruba senators? They will rather die in silence than to say the truth to the power. They prefer to die in silence. And if everybody keep quiet like this, if protests break out now, it will affect everybody now. It will affect everybody. It will affect everybody. So you even thank God that we see people like this man that is coming out. At least everybody should not keep quiet. Everybody should not be looking as if all is well. Like all is well. So everybody needs to do. They need to cooperate and work together in line with what will make the life of people to be better. What will make the people's life to be better? Everybody needs to cooperate. Please put your comment in the comment section. I want to see all our comments. What do we think about what this man said? What do we think about what this man said? I want us to put all our comments in the comment section. Please let me see all our comments in the comment section. For those of you that have been following us from time to time on our show like this, please like, share, and subscribe for more. We have heard what this man said because they removed him because he said the truth. Now, can you hear that now? That Nigerians they hate the truth. Wọn ò fẹ́ ẹni tó bá máa ń sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. Wọn ò like ẹni tó bá máa ń sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. They don't like it. That is the outcome. Ẹ̀rù ń bà àwọn sẹ́nétọ̀ wa nílẹ̀ Yorùbá làwọn ò sì lè sọ̀rọ̀ o. Ẹ ṣé. Ẹ̀rù ń bà àwọn sẹ́nétọ̀ tí ẹ ṣé Fásuyì Pẹ̀lúmi ẹ ṣé. Ìràwọ̀ Yorùbá ẹ ṣé. Ẹ̀rù ń bà wọ́n. Àwọn náà ò lè sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n ti di gbẹ̀wù dání. Àwọn sẹ́nétọ̀ wa nílẹ̀ Yorùbá nìyẹn o. Wọ́n ti di gbẹ̀wù dání. Èèyàn lélẹ̀ tó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Èèyàn lélẹ̀ tó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. It's time for everybody to rise up. We can't just keep quiet like this and pretend as if all is work. Àbí all is well. Just pretend that all is well. Ìyà dẹ̀ ń jẹ àwọn èèyàn. Ẹ̀yin ṣe bámúbámú lẹ yẹ owó dúró owó táwọn sẹ́nítọ̀ yẹn ń gbà. Adúrú owó yẹn tó ń gbà. Kẹ́nìkan dẹ̀ sọ pé òun come out kó dẹ̀ lè sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. Ó yẹ ká yìn. Ó yẹ ká ṣe dànsákì fún. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá like tó ẹ bá wa share ẹ jọ̀ọ́ for more. Ẹ bá like ẹ bá wa share. Akí gbogbo yín wherever you are watching this program, we greet you. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this channel. Thanks for watching.